Hey, hey, what's up? I trust that everyone is doing phenomenal on this day, right? I came because there was something that was on my spirit and just wanted to share. Um, for anyone who may not already do this practice or anything of that sort, but for today, on this day of love, right? I was prompted to, add some new ancestors to my altar, right, to my space. And in this time of being, and as I'm doing this, I get a message from my sis, and she's like, "Yo, I was, refreshing my altar today as well." And she said she put some new flowers up there, and there was a particular song by this singer Mahalia Jackson um, that was playing, and I just started to be so um, filled with joy, right, and filled with so much just purpose because the message that she sent me to it definitely hit home for me, and the love that she had poured into me, right? And I wanted to say this because don't forget those that came before you. It's crazy because a lot of people, we have been placed in this construct to where um, it has been demonized for us to honor those that came before us, whether it's making an altar or anything of that sort, right? But I want people to think about this. When we would say in songs or you see in movies, right, they say we pouring some out for our dead homies. I had this thought back in like 2014, and I was like, where does that even come from, right? So then I went digging and digging, and that's when I found out that that is libation. That is how we honor the ancestors, and you can do it with water, right? Um, you could pour water into your plants as you call out the names of your ancestors, or you could pour it. Preferably, you want to pour it out in a living space, right? um, Grass or in some sand or whatever the case may be. But this is how we honor our ancestors. And again, these are practices that have been demonized when we are people who have a strong culture of keeping the connection strong between the living and the dead, right? So when you think of a lot of places where accidents happen, tragedies happen, right? And we go and place murals and we place flowers and we place pictures, place teddy bears on these spaces, not realizing that we are doing that. There's something ancestral that is happening here, and that is an altar. It may not be within your home, but we have to get. I'm so grateful that a lot more people are waking up to these practices and things that have been demonized for so long. But you don't have to wait until their birthday, right? You don't have to wait until, um, these days to honor those that came before you. But the main point of this is to not to forget those that came before, okay? And even those that didn't come before but that are no longer here. Do not, don't let them rest in peace. Let them live through you and live through the legacy that it is that you are putting forth. For me, rest in peace. I feel like that means that you can easily be forgotten. A lot of people may have a different take on that, but if I'm letting you rest in peace, that means I'm leaving you be. But then you have movies like The Book of Life, and you have movies like Coco. Love those movies, right? You have these movies that are showing, and even Moana too, and there's others, right? But how important it is to honor thy ancestors and to have that connection. So on this love day, if you haven't, like, don't forget to pour some out for the homies. Don't forget to honor and to speak their names and put on their favorite songs. I had a whole concert, right, listening to ancestors' favorite songs, or even asking, hey, what is it that you want to hear? And bam, something it may have it songs, different songs that I don't even listen to, right? And I'm an old school fanatic, right? I'm a blues fanatic, and certain songs are coming up, and I'm feeling the warmth and I'm feeling the presence. So again, I said all of that to say, do not let them rest in peace. Let them live through you and your legacy. I love you. Peace.